Can I get a venti iced caramel macchiato, sugar-free vanilla, light ice? We've all been there, standing in line, crafting our coffee orders like they're going in the Louvre. But have you ever wished your coffee break came with a side of international intrigue? Well, buckle up, caffeine fiends. There's a Starbucks in South Korea that's serving up espressos with a view. This isn't your average strip mall Starbucks. Oh no, this one's perched right on the edge of the demilitarized zone, the buffer zone between North and South Korea. That's right, folks. You can sip your latte and gaze across the border into the Hermit Kingdom itself. Talk about an Instagrammable moment. #DMZoffie, anyone? This particular Starbucks is nestled in the Ejibong Peace Eco Park, a mere stone's throw, well, maybe a really long throw, from North Korean territory. It's like the ultimate neighborly rivalry, except your neighbor is a reclusive, nuclear-capable nation. And instead of borrowing a cup of sugar, you're peering at them through binoculars. But hey, who needs sugar when you have espionage, right? Let's be real, the coffee at this Starbucks probably tastes exactly like every other Starbucks. But the view? Now that's something special. Forget bird watching. This is North Korea watching. On a clear day, you can break out your binoculars, or, let's be honest, your iPhone zoom and see right into a North Korean village. What will you see? Probably not a whole lot of action. Think rolling hills, a few scattered buildings, maybe even a farmer tending his fields. It's strangely fascinating, like watching a documentary unfold in real time. Just, without the insightful narration or David Attenborough's soothing voice. And let's be honest, it beats the heck out of the usual DMZ tour. The ones where you cram into a bus with a bunch of tourists and peer nervously across the border. This way, you can experience the thrill of the DMZ with a side of caffeine and a comfy chair. No crawling through tunnels required. Now, let's talk about the irony of it all. A Starbucks, that shining beacon of American capitalism, sitting within spitting distance of one of the world's most isolated communist regimes. It's almost too perfect, isn't it? Like the universe's idea of a cosmic joke. Imagine what Kim Jong-un would think if he knew people were sipping iced lattes and checking their Instagram feeds while casually observing his country. Look at those capitalist pigs, he'd probably say, enjoying their overpriced coffee while we build more nuclear stuff. But hey, maybe this Starbucks is actually a brilliant strategic move, a symbol of democracy and freedom, strategically placed to tempt our friends in the North. Come on over, it seems to whisper, the coffee's on us. And by coffee, we mean freedom. And by on us, we mean you'll have to defect first. Section 4. From Battleground to Coffee Shop. A history lesson, lightly caffeinated. This Starbucks isn't just a study in geopolitical irony. It also sits on a site steeped in history. See, the Ejibong Peace Eco Park, where our caffeinated protagonist resides, was once a key battleground during the Korean War. Yep, right where you're enjoying your pumpkin spice latte, soldiers were once fighting for their lives. Specifically, the Eco Park sits on Hill 154, a strategic location that saw intense fighting. Today, the park is a testament to peace and reconciliation. There are gardens, exhibition halls, even a war memorial. It's a poignant reminder of the costs of conflict, all conveniently located next to a place that sells overpriced pastries. So, while you're sipping your coffee, take a moment to reflect on the history of the place. Think about the soldiers who fought there, the sacrifices they made, and then remember that you're literally drinking a cappuccino in the same spot. History is weird, man. Section 5, Gimpo, the next big tourist trap. Don't answer that. Now, you might be thinking, a Starbucks on the DMZ? That's gotta be a gold mine. And you wouldn't be wrong. The city of Gimpo, where this magical Starbucks resides, is banking on it. They're hoping to turn the whole border area into a tourist hotspot. And who can blame them? The novelty alone is a major draw. Where else can you grab a coffee and potentially witness a tense international standoff? It's like dinner theater, but with lattes and the fate of the Korean peninsula hanging in the balance. Of course, there are some logistical issues. Like, how many seats does this Starbucks actually have? Reports vary wildly. Some say 10, some say 30. Maybe it's a quantum physics thing, or maybe they just keep moving the chairs around to mess with us. Either way, be prepared to fight for your right to a comfy seat with a view. So, there you have it. The Starbucks on the DMZ, a testament to caffeine, capitalism, and the enduring weirdness of the world. It's a must-see for anyone visiting South Korea or anyone who enjoys their coffee with a side of existential dread. Just don't ask for the Kim Jong-un special. They probably don't have it. And if they do, well, let's just say we don't want to know what's in it.